Okay, so I'm making a video. It's my first video. Basically, I guess I just want to share some creativeness that I've thought of for you guys. And yeah, just the energy of today is very nice. I feel like the time is just flying by today. I think I woke up probably about 4 hours ago and feels like it was only 20 minutes ago. So, anyways, getting to the point of this video, what I'm making today is basically a healing balm, I guess you would call it. I've got shea butter and essential oils and beeswax. That's basically gonna be the basis of it. So pretty much this kind of thing is very basic. You can use it for pretty much anything. It's just kind of a fun little thing to make. So I have this little container that I'm going to put it in that I really like. So yeah. So basically I've got rose essential oil, and I've got chamomile, neroli, and lavender as well. So a lot of people kind of think like essential oil is just a scented oil, but really it's a plant essence. So basically what you're getting with a pure essential oil is actually all of the healing properties of that plant. So I'm just putting it in my little thingy here. I'm putting about 5 drops of each oil into the diffuser that I've got here. So I'm using this aromatherapy diffuser basically to make this. I preheated it with the candle, and I'm just starting by putting the essential oils in, kind of get them all mixed up. So the reason I chose these is because they're all flower essences that have a really strong kind of feminine, beauty promoting energy. Rose especially is a very high vibrational flower to use for anything like this. Just because of what it represents and everything that it sort of symbolizes. It really has a great, wonderful healing quality, especially if you're healing stuff that has to do with your feminine energy and things like that. Like, it really promotes a sense of self-love and just recognizing your own beauty. So yeah, I've just put the shea butter in, and I really love shea butter. It's so it's got this really luscious texture to it. I've got my little stick here. I'm just gonna stir everything up. I was gonna use coconut oil for this, but I decided to go with the shea butter just because I feel like I want to use this more like on my skin and stuff, and coconut oil can get kind of greasy for that type of application. So now I'm just going to put the beeswax in. And then basically it's done. Like I can just pour it into the container. So I've got 1 teaspoon of shredded red beeswax that I just got a candle and kind of scraped some of it off the candle. It's pure beeswax from Canada where I live, and it's been dyed with black wild carrot extract, so it's all natural. And I do have this little herbal infusion over here as well. So I've got in here, in my little bowl here, ground up chamomile, lavender, and red clover flowers, which I'm going to add to this because they have skin soothing properties, and also the fragrance that they have is really soothing, calming. Obviously lavender is well known for that, but yes. Red clover also purifies the blood and helps with circulation, so I was thinking I was going to use this balm on my fingertips just for dryness and things, and in doing that with the red clover in there, that's going to help with my circulation to my fingers. So I'm just going to put, like, I don't know, a few pinches of this in here. Just kind of let it all simmer together and fuse itself. I'll show you guys what this looks like. So basically, there you have it. That's my little healing balm, all-purpose, very basic. This is something that really you can do any combination of things, any essential oils you want, any, you know, whatever you want in this, really. So I'm gonna just blow the candle out, kind of let that cool off a little bit before I pour it. Okay, I'm at 7 minutes, so I still got some time. Just want to talk a little bit about these plants that I'm using. So, and I forgot to put my vitamin E in. I always do this. Basically, I'm just using a little bit of vitamin E oil just as a preservative for all of this. It's naturally derived, and it's also good for the skin, so it works. So I'm just gonna do, like, I don't know, 7 drops of that. And there we go. Anyways, as I was saying, the plants that I chose to use for this are all flowers, basically. So I've got, as I said before, rose, which I already talked about a little bit. Chamomile is like a little daisy kind of plant. It smells so good, and it's just it's very soothing. Like, you guys have probably all tried chamomile tea before. It's very calming, you know, anti-stress, all of that good stuff. And then I've got neroli, which is actually orange blossom. And actually this is one of my favorite oils of all time, just because it smells so lovely. Like, I can't even explain. You have to go out and smell it for yourself because it's just beautiful. But yeah, the aromatherapy on that one is self-love, feminine beauty, and that is actually something that a lot of people struggle with. And I mean, I've had my struggles with that as well. Just, you know, self-esteem and loving yourself. That's what neroli is very useful for. And then I've got lavender, which, I mean, the properties of lavender are pretty well known, but I find just, when you smell it, you kind of just get taken away to this beautiful place in your mind, you know. Very well associated with the crown chakra. And yeah, just again, beauty, that's something that's very important to me. Just not even just like my own physical beauty and things, but just beauty in general, beauty in your emotions, in your relationships, and obviously the beauty in nature, which is a reflection of our inner beauty. So, that said, I'm going to check my time here. Okay, I'm at 10:45, so I'm just going to pour this real quick, finish it up. This is always kind of scary because it's hot. Alright, I'm going to stir it up first. And because this little container is round, I'm going to have to stick it in there. Okay, so here goes. Ooh. I think I'm gonna regret this. Okay. Whew. That might be a better idea. Perfect. So while I'm pouring this, just my intention for this is obviously everything that I've already talked about. These kind of things, these natural remedies and things can always be infused with your intention, just like you would do with your crystals. So I'm putting my intentions into that now as I pour it. And when this dries, it'll be like a solid, kind of almost like a lip balm. And I'm just gonna finish it off with this little red clover blossom that I have dried. Stick that in there. And there we go. So when that dries, it'll be a little bit like this one. Like I said, kind of almost like a lip balm. This one here is just a neroli one that I made a while ago. So yeah, just like that. It's just white. This one's white. This one's obviously going to be red. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you again.